Hi, morning. Welcome to another video. I've been asked to talk about my training split, how I divide my body parts up during the week and how many times I hit them, etc. I have the rare opportunity of being able to train 7 days a week should I wish, but I do either train 6 days a week or 4. That's dependent on several factors, on if I've got any commitments or if especially all day commitments, or if I've got my son. So I'm at son all day Thursday, so I tend to take that day off. And also how sore I am, how fatigued I am, how systemically fatigued I feel, quality of sleep, all that sort of thing factors in. And so I make a decision almost daily, so I don't really plan the week ahead because you can't plan how tired you're going to be in 4 days' time. I do it by feel. I would say the vast majority I train 6 days a week, and that would look something like, this is going to sound a bit strange, 1 leg day, a chest day, a shoulder day, and 3 back days. How does that look? So, if I say day 1, normally Friday or Saturday will be leg day. That's some form of squat, and then the glute ham machine to fry the hamstrings and glute tie in. After that, I'll do 2 back days. It'll be a vertical pull, which I'm doing today. I find doing the vertical pull the day after a heavy squat session just releases your back a little bit, and it's quite therapeutic to your back because you're hanging from a bar, generally pull-ups, hanging from a bar with your feet free. It just elongates your spine, just makes you feel better, I think. Just lessens the impact of a heavy squat session for me. So that's day 2. Day 3 will be a horizontal pull, so some form of row. Bear in mind I do a lot of sets, a lot of reps, so we're still talking a good hour each one of these sessions, sometimes more, hour and a half. Day 4 will be shoulders. Day 5 will be deadlift on its own, and day 6 will be chest. If I'm to train 4 days a week, what I'll do is I'll combine the 2 pulling and the 2 pushing. So legs remain on their own, deadlift remains on its own. The vertical and horizontal pull will be combined into one session. So each one of those will be slightly foreshortened to make one slightly longer session. And the same with the chest and shoulders, the two pushing, the 2 pressing. Will be combined. That's if I'm training 4 days a week. So that's really how I do it. I mean, looking at exercise selection, quite often I will just do one exercise. Like today I'm just doing pull-ups. Just pull-ups for an hour. And that'll be body weight to warm up with, and then it will be weighted, probably sets of 6 to 8 weighted, and then finishing off with back to body weight again, just really frying the muscle, and that'll be it for the day. Same as when I do legs. Quite often I won't do the glute ham, I'll just squat because my hamstrings are getting hammered by the deadlift anyway, so I will literally just squat for the hour, or hour and 15 or hour and a half, whatever it is. If I'm doing rows, I'll just row for the hour. You know, it's when you haven't got an awful lot of kit and you haven't got all you've got is the basics. So you've got barbells and dumbbells. From my point of view, I think it's much better. I see people in a commercial gym, they'll go from machine to machine to machine. They're never really getting into the groove of those machines before they move on to the next. They're not working the muscle properly, I don't think. So for me, you know, like yesterday, legs, as an example, squat. First working set, 100 kilograms for 16. And then 8 sets of 8 with 117.5, and then a set of 12 and a set of 8 with 100 again, and that was 100 work reps, and that was the squat workout. That was it, done. I'm not on the leg press. I'm not on the leg extension. I'm not on the leg curl. You know, I'm not doing lunges. I'm not jumping around from exercise to exercise. I'm setting up on an exercise and I'm working it hard. I think this working muscles from all different angles and all that sort of stuff. You know, it sells magazines, it's articles in magazines, and you know, it sells different bits of kit. But you know, the muscle has an origin and has an insertion point, and that's kind of it. So you work it, you're working the muscle. So I think you can get way too complicated into it. I prefer just to set up on a, say, deadlift, and just deadlift, and that's it. No more, nothing else. No need. If you do it properly, you are so fatigued and so fried that you're done. So anyway, that's my training philosophy.